Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll show you how to make this collapsible sidebar. In this screen you can see that we have our sidebar ready over here. So let's start making it. Right, let me make this page a bit darker. Right, so we have our icons over here. Now our first step will be to make these icons multiple components. So create multiple components. Now what happens, whenever you will change it, whenever you will add in an instance, you can change it easily with the help of these components. So each and every icon should be a component. Okay, now what we'll do, we will pick an instance. See, we have taken an instance. Now we'll write a text, say dash board. Okay, align it and put them, select both of them and press Shift A to add an auto layout. Now let's see. So this is basically an auto layout. What are the widths? We have 10 pixel padding on top and side, so we'll do the same thing over here. We'll add 10 pixel padding on top and on sides. Also you see that the left side is smaller than the right side, so I'll just stretch it like this. Okay, we can also change the corner radius to something like 8 pixels. That will be fine. We have it set to 16, which is pretty good. So I'll name it as default. Now I'll select the frame and I'll make a duplicate of it and I'll put them in a component set. Right, I'll click the first one, I'll select the text and I'll click on this create boolean property, where I'll say show text true, create property, and click on this icon, and in this layer panel click on this boolean and create another property, show icon. Okay, so now we have two variants. What I'll do, I'll add a fill to it, to the second one. I'll keep it, say here we have darker green, so I'll just add darker green. So this is going to be my hover state. Okay, so the green should be something like this. This will be my hover state, and I'll add another one here. I'll change the color to this one, a lighter green. This will be my final selected state. This is my, let's name it correctly, name it as states default. Then this is hover and this one will be my selected state. Okay, now what happens, I'll just copy, select all of them and then copy it to the side. In this case I'll remove this text from here, since it was set to hug content, so it just hugged it like that. Here also we'll just remove the text. Okay, and also I'll set it to center. I'll put them in center. Okay, so this is going to be my other variants. So here what I'll do, I'll just so what I'll do, I'll click on this icon and I'll go to the layers panel, and if you see, if I double click on this, you can see we have states written is equals to the state's name. So what we'll do, we'll write collapse is equals to, we'll write true. Okay, and here you see we have added another variant category. So here if you double click on this name, the same thing, so add the same thing like collapse is equals to false. Collapse is equals to false, and state, do not forget to change the state to default. Default will be my state, so I can write it default. This default state. Here also we'll select false. Here also here also we'll select false. Same for this too, we'll make it true. This one also true, and also do not forget to name the states as default. By mistake I'm clicking on this plus icon, then hover, and finally select it. Okay, so we have the main things done. Now what we'll do, we'll just add a small prototype, and that is from dashboard to the hover from default to the hover state while hovering. Same with this one while hovering. Smart animate. Okay, now what happens, I feel like there's too much space over here. I'll just make it 8. Make it 8. The space between the icon and the text. Okay, so we have it ready with us. I feel we can do another thing, that is we can increase the length. Just do it manually, and you will see it will be automatically set to horizontal resizing fixed. Okay, now we have it ready with us. Let's check whether we have added the the booleans or not. Show icon is added, show text is added, so we have our booleans added. Now we'll just press Alt and take this one out. Now we can easily make our sidebar. So first we have our logo on top, then we have our dashboard. Make a duplicate. Nice. Now what I'll do, I'll change the text. If you click on it, you will see we have our show icon, show text, default to other states, and collapse version. So now I'll select, okay, one thing, also one thing I forgot to add, and that is click on this icon and create a swap property. So here what we will do, instance, and then I'll click on this plus sign and I'll select all the icons that we need, and I'll press create property. Okay, so do this for all of them. Click on the icon. Click on the icon and add this instance. Click on the icon, add this instance. For this as well, add instance. Nice. Now we are quite done. We just need to change the category to, next we have our, what is this? We have a track. I should have named it correctly, so do not forget to name it properly. What is this? What is the name of this icon? Icon bulky. Don't I have that? Click on the select matching layer and I'll add instance 2 for all of them. So instance 1 will automatically get removed. Now let's do this. Change it to this icon and I'll change the text to resources allocation, right? So you see it's going outside the frame, so I'll just drag it outside. I'll do the same thing over here. Okay, now we will put them under one frame, so that will be our auto layout. So select all of them, press Shift A. Okay, now just go on adding, pressing Control D, change the icon to something else. Now we have this one, change the name to track reports, and finally this one to the group icon and change it to community. Right. Now you see we have a space and this bar over here. So for that I'll just make another duplicate of it, remove all this icons, just keep the frame, make it smaller, and we'll again keep on adding. Press your arrow keys from your keyboard and bring it down. So this will be my, this start text. So I'll just write START start and I'll click on these auto layout and I switch off this show icon. Okay, so we'll just have this option. We can make it larger, so you can make it larger, and also click on it and add a stroke and click on this icon over here and select top. Since we have corner radius, so it's curvy at the corner, so I'll just make it 0. Nice. I'll make it white. Now again I'll make a duplicate of it, bring it down, add river clean up, and I'll change the icon to this one. So do the same thing for the rest of it. So that will be your homework. You can do the same thing. So I'll just make another duplicate of it and I'll keep it similar. I'm not creating another section like this. That will be your task. So I'll just write urban tree planting. Done. Now if you see, we have some padding over here on top and bottom, 226 at bottom and 88 on top. So that is nothing but the padding of this main frame. So I'll do the same thing. I'll click on this individual padding icon, write 88 on top and 226 at the bottom, like this. Right, and if you want, you can add, like we have over here also, we have 16 pixel padding on both sides. 16. hug content, so it will be automatically adjusted. Okay, now that it's quite done, we just need to add this icon over here. So it's nothing but, let me show you, this icon is nothing but just a hamburger menu and a cross. So how I made it, it's basically made like this. I'll just give you a demo. So this is one, this is two. Here I removed the middle line and I selected this upper line, and I, you know, this is under one. I'll just remove it as instance, and now I can show you very well. So I just, you know, change its angle and made it a cross like this, so it can be made perfectly. You see we have this angle, so make it -45, and here also it will be +45. Select both of them, align it nicely, you will get a cross. And then you know what to do, just select both of them, put them inside a component set, add prototype. Okay, on click smart animate, and same as this one, on click smart animate. Okay, and now you are done. So what happens when a person will click on this icon, it will automatically become a cross, and while clicking on this cross, it will again come back to the hamburger menu. So I'll just copy it from here and place it on top. So how will I place it over here? It's nothing. You see, if I click on this button over here, you see this button is activated. This is absolute position. So what happens? If you click on it, then you can adjust the position as per your choice, like wherever you want to place it. Now, do not forget to name it menu. And here we have close option, close icon. I'll change it to the close option. Okay, so we have it ready. Now I'll add a background and pick this color. So we have a background added. Now this is our expanded sidebar, which is ready. So now we have our expanded version ready. Now what we'll do, I'll first make sure that our height is set to fixed for all of them. So I'll click on them individually and I'll select fixed height, because I do not want my height to shift, because in that case it will look odd. Okay, now make a duplicate of it, rename it as collapsed. Okay, we just need to remove all the buttons from here. I'm sorry, not the buttons, we'll need to remove all the text from the navigation sidebar. So just click on this collapse and all of your text will be removed. Now we will remove this word star, and also I'll place this cross here on top. I'll remove the logo name, I mean company name, and tada, we are quite close to it. We just need to refine it. Change this one to menu icon and select the whole sidebar and adjust it to the center. Now we have all of them in the center. Let me check. The height is fixed. Everything is fixed. Okay, here I see the height is more. Why is the height more? It's set to fill. No, it should be fixed. So here I see the height is 44. So here also the height should be 44. Now you see, I'll just make sure all of them have same height, which is 44, because if they do not have the same height and width, then that will be difficult. That will make the prototype weird. So I'll check all of them have 42 height. Nice. Here it was set to hug. I'll set it to fixed, and it should be 42 as well, 44 as well. It's 42. Fine. This should be 20, 23. Fine. This one, let me check it. 44. Okay, I see there is some issue. They all should be set to fill content and not her content. Now let me see. So I'll select them, press enter, and now they are quite aligned. content. Now I feel all of them are aligned center. Okay, this buttons over here, they are not center aligned, so I'll make sure they are aligned to the center. From here I'll do that. Now if you see, now they are fine, they are aligned to the center. Now we can select both of them and put them under one component. I'll write collapsed, and here I'll say false. So when you write true and false, it makes a toggle button like I showed you over here. It makes something like this, so you can switch it on and off. So now again I'll select this one. Here I'll write true. So now if I make a copy of it and I put it outside, now you see there is this two option. Okay, I forgot to do one last thing, and that is when I'll click on this cross, it should go to this one. So on click, and here also on click. So that's it for today, guys. If you like my videos, then do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for future updates. Till then, keep practicing.